The Vans Simpsons collaboration will be dropping August 7th. Like this video and subscribe for more resale predictions and drop lists just like this one. First up, we got all the Simpsons characters on a Vans slip-on. I think this is probably going to be the best resellable item out of the whole collection, just because I feel like it's really the only one with all the characters on it. And like maybe if you don't like some of the characters, you'll like some of the other ones. I don't know, I just feel like it's definitely the best resellable item on this. And with free returns on Vans, it's worth it to just give it a shot for some of these items, even if they don't sell out, because you can just ship them back and return them. So it's definitely worth it to go for some of these items because there are no risk. Next up, we got these old schools. I kind of like these. They look alright. I definitely think these won't sell out. You'll probably see these at Vans stores. And I just don't think these are that good looking. Although they do have some of the characters from The Simpsons, they're not like really any like the major ones. And I just feel like that really takes away from the resale value. Next up, we got the Itchy and Scratchy era Vans. I think these are pretty cool. I mean, I think Itchy and Scratchy are some of my favorite characters from The Simpsons, but I just don't really see any resale with these just because these are likely mass produced. But if you do want it for the personal, it definitely is a pretty cool personal item. Next up, we got these old schools again, and these have Marge on them. I think it's pretty cool. It's pretty boring of an item for me. Definitely think these won't sell out at all because, I don't know, there's just not really anything special to these, but definitely is a pretty cool shoe nonetheless. Next up, we got the Simpsons Slides. I think these are actually really cool. I think these are probably the best personal item out of all these, just because, I don't know, it's just really clean. I definitely think these could resell if the retail price on these is pretty low. If it's around $30, I think it's just worth it going for them because there is no risk on these because of the free returns and free shipping. So I think if it's under $30 or around $30, I definitely think it's worth going for these because I would expect these to sell for around $55 to $60, which could make you a little bit of money on like eBay or StockX because you can definitely flip them for a little bit extra. Next up, you got the Skate High Vans. These have some cool characters on them. I think these are, I don't know, they're kind of nice. I just don't think there'll be any resale value on these, of course, just because the Skate High, which means it's going to be a little bit higher for retail. They also have this Simpsons shirt on here, which I definitely think is one of the better ones just because it's like a regular shirt. I think if prices are pretty low on these, I would expect these and the slides to be the best items for resale in this whole drop. And either way, there's just no risk because there are free returns. Next up, you got the Lisa Skate High Pros, I believe. I think these are a pretty cool shoe, but I just don't think there will be any resale value just because although Lisa is like a main character, these just really aren't that good looking, and I just feel like, I don't know, there's no resale value with these. Next up, we have another Skate High. I don't really know what model this is, but it's kind of weird. It's kind of like a snowshoe. There will be no resale value with this just because, I don't know, it's not that great of a model in the first place, and there's no like actual Simpson, there's not a lot of Simpson connection on the shoe, so there's not like any extra added value with the Simpsons collaboration. Next up, we got a slip-on Simpsons colorway. I think this is probably the best shoe out of the whole collaboration just because it doesn't have any Simpsons character on it, and it's just like some nice color blocking. I think it kind of reminds me of the Yacht Club Vans, which are actually selling for a little bit over retail right now. I think if you can get these and hope they sell out on the first day, I think they could definitely resell for a good amount of money. Either way, it definitely is a really cool personal, and you don't really need to like Simpsons to like this shoe and like to think of it as a really cool personal. Next up, we got another model, and I think this one isn't the greatest just because it's all blue. It does have, I think that's Bart on the side there. I think he looks kind of nice in this, but I just don't like the model. I believe it's the Chukka. I don't really know. It's another chunky model and just doesn't look good at all. Last up, you got the Bart Vans. I think these look pretty cool. It's just kind of like one that I really wouldn't wear for the personal, but I definitely think if these are pretty limited, I definitely think there could be resale value. On the hat, though, I definitely think there should be resale value if the prices are pretty low, around $30, $35. I think you could probably sell it for like $50 to $60. So there definitely is money that could be made on the hat, but I just don't think there will be any money for the shoes just because it's kind of like boring, in my opinion. Alright, if you want to join a really good Discord for free, there's a link in the description to my Discord. In my Discord, we got monitors, we got slots, we basically got everything. and I think it's just a really good community to join, and especially because it's free. Like with anything that's free, you can just get it, or you could leave. So with something that's free and provides actual value, you kind of have to join it. So also, you can leave whenever you want. So if you don't like it, you don't like the notifications anymore, you can just leave. But since it's something that's free, it's not like you wasted anything on it. So join the group. There's a link in the description. There's a lot of information in there. We got basically everything in there. Anything you could want sneaker-wise, it's in there. And we got monitors. We got everything you'd want. If you're a sneaker reseller, if you're just any kind of reseller, we got monitors, we got slots, we got a marketplace, we got tickets, we got everything. Anything you can want, we got it.